Alright, you lot, Chopper John here, and today we've got some sad news. The man, the legend himself, Peter Cullen, has recently died. Now, loads of us know Peter Cullen for his role as Optimus. That is the predominant role we know him as. It cannot be forgotten that he also voiced Ironhide, and loads of others, Triptychon, but the primary one we know him for is Optimus. Optimus is a character that is tough but gentle. That is what we know Peter Cullen for. Although Peter Cullen is the voice of this guy, it cannot be overstated that nor forgotten that the spirit of this guy comes from his brother, Larry Cullen. Larry is the one that told Peter to not be a Hollywood tough guy, but to be strong enough to be gentle. That is where the iconic "I am Optimus Prime" comes from. All the others probably would have gone with the tough guy, "I'm Optimus Prime." That's not Peter Cullen. It's not Prime. Not all series have Peter Cullen as the voice of this guy, but the series that did, they're usually the most influential ones. Whether that is G1, action films, Rescue Bots, Prime, what have you, Fall of Cybertron, whenever, when this guy's involved, or a voice that's similar to this guy is involved, it's remarkable. My predominant understanding of this guy comes from the ones I grew up with would be Dark of the Moon and Prime. Those are the ones relevant in my time. Although I watched many others, like G1 on my dad's computer, Prime is the one that I really grew up with. So, yeah, my understanding comes from those series the most. G1 as well. Peter Cullen has been a part of a lot of people's lives, voicing the character that loads would consider to be a father figure. All of this is thanks. I mean, it's thanks to his brother, yes. Without Larry being the one to lay down the blueprint of strong enough to be gentle, without that, I don't think this series would have got as far as it did, or far as it has. It would not have got as far as it has. That voice has done a lot for the character. Not to say that the writing, not to say that the writers didn't matter in all of this. They definitely mattered. But the blueprint of Larry, the blueprint of Larry Cullen, and Peter Cullen's voicing, all of it has got this series incredibly far. Incredibly far. And ultimately, the character comes from Larry Cullen. Yeah. I only know this guy as the voice, but from what I hear, he's a nice lad. So, yeah. Even though Larry Cullen is the soul, it would not be too far to say that Peter Cullen's soul is somewhere in there as well. Yeah. This guy has done a lot. He's inspired a lot of people, you know. Without his voicing, without Larry's soul, this series would not have got as far as it did, or not. It wouldn't have got as far as it has. I'm sure there are many others that when they voice this guy, they'll have this guy as the blueprint. But Peter's the originator. Larry is the blueprint. Yeah. Although it kind of feels wrong to do an outro like mine, it's the outro. Hope you liked this video and have a great time. And as always, see you later.